Why, hello everybody, Lego Dude 11 here, and today is another mm, spoiler review for you, and today happens to be another Avengers Endgame review. And the reason I'm doing this, hang on a moment, the reason I'm doing this is because I wanted to make another one talking about what I thought of the movie personally. Because I made one that was 30 minutes long. This one's going to be 30 minutes long as well. And yeah, let's get to it. I'm gonna just I've edited this video putting some questions together talking about the movie because the last one I talked about the storyline, and this one I want to talk about my personal thought. So we're gonna get to it. Let's get to the first question. Here we go. Let's start it up. First question of the day is: did I cry during the movie? uh, so did I cry? No. Um, I thought the movie was sad. Basically, by the way, this is a spoiler review. If you have not still seen Avengers Endgame, go check it out. Don't watch this video because there's spoilers. Essentially, things happened at the end of the movie where my mom cried. I broke my chair. Did I thought it was sad. I did not personally cry myself. I got a little teary. I did not sob though. So I was trying to keep my momentum for the end credit scene or the basically end of the movie. But yes, I thought it was sad. I did not actually cry, but I did get a little teary. So that's my thoughts on that. So I did not cry. So the next question is here we go. Um, what did I think of Cap's scenes? So in regard to that, what did I think of, say, Captain America fighting with himself? I love that scene. That was one of my favorite scenes in the movie, which I will get to later. I like that scene. I like where they referred to Captain America's ass. I think I talked about that in the last video. But I like those scenes. I liked Captain America picking up Mjolnir. When Thor gets his hammer back. Thor gets his hammer back in Avengers Endgame. I did like that quite a bit. And, Thor is worthy, or Captain America is worthy in this movie, so I thought that was quite cool if you did not know that. And also, I did like, he picked up Mjolnir and Stormbreaker, so that was pretty cool as well. So I like those scenes, him fighting with one another. Yeah. So on to the next one. What did I think of Fat Thor? Fat Thor was quite cool. Thor Lebowski. Um, mm, I don't know. My personal thoughts on Fat Thor, I don't really know what to call. I mean, what to say about him because honestly, in all due respect, every time you see Thor, he's all muscular and whatnot. This is the first Thor movie, or this is the first movie with Thor where he's not really that muscular. In the first 30 minutes, he is, and then like afterwards, he's all big and fat, which I don't have a problem with. It was Chris Helmsworth, which I had no problem with. But it's just like, wow, I thought he was gonna like lose some weight during the movie. Goes on, but no, he doesn't. So, yeah, that's kind of my thought there. Like, I was really impressed. Like, I thought he was gonna like lose some weight during the movie, but no, he just stayed the fat the whole movie. But going on, what did I think of Professor Hulk? Um, what did I think of Professor Hulk, guys? I love Professor Hulk. I think this was a really funny addition to the movie. I did not realize going in. Obviously you know nothing about the movie, but I didn't know. Um, well, yeah, because this is the first movie that you actually get to hear Bruce Banner or Mark Ruffalo's voice with Hulk animation. Is that the right word? Like CGI or whatever. How do they film Hulk, whatever, animation with Bruce Banner or Mark Ruffalo's voice? So to hear the voice with the Hulk look was very, very different. We got to hear Hulk talk like in Thor Ragnarok. We've heard him talk, I think, in the Avengers. And, things like that, though, are really, really cool when they merge because we've heard Hulk talk like Hulk smash, but we haven't really heard Bruce Banner. This is the first movie where we've heard that, and I thought that was so cool. But the whole movie, I don't think he ever transformed from Hulk. Well, I take that back. When he went and saw the Ancient One, but that was like the coolest scene though when he transformed back to Bruce Banner. And I don't think other than that we saw Bruce Banner much. Small Bruce Banner or regular Bruce Banner, I should say. So that was cool. So yeah, that's my those are my thoughts of Professor Hulk. But we didn't really see Big Hulk like actually smashing. I think we saw him in the final fight scene, but I could be wrong about that. But on to the next one. Slowly but surely we go, because this is my thoughts of Professor Hulk. I thought it was amazing. Yeah. And on to the next one we go. What did I think of Ronin? Ronin, this was great. I loved Ronin's transformation. I thought Ronin was great. I loved the Tokyo scene when he was just slashing all the people, and like an absolute sauceball. So yeah, that's my thought. I don't know what else they could have done differently, because this actually happened in the comics. Hawkeye did switch over to Ronin. So basically, Jeremy Renner did play Hawkeye. This is basically the same character, same actor, same basic role, just a different name and a different costume and stuff. Am I sad that Hawkeye's kind of quote unquote gone? No, because essentially it's the same actor. I still like him. I still like the he still has the same abilities. He still uses a bow and arrow. He just kind of uses a sword now as well. He has two things. He has a sword now and a bow. So I like that. I also like that they added, well, because he was in the Thor movie. He was in the Avengers. He was in Avengers: Age of Ultron. He was in Civil War, and now this. So this is, I think, his 5th movie. So he could be back. He could be back, even though they signed their autographs. They had their signatures. I doubt that they will. I doubt he will be leaving, because that would be cool. So why is it going so slow? Sorry. Anyway, the next part I wanted to get into was, I will be mentioning some other things here in between some of the questions, so stay tuned for that later in this video. But regardless, going forward, we are going to get into our next question here, and that is, what were my favorite lines of the movie? So, if you didn't hear from the last video, from the last spoiler review video, and parts of this video already, I had mentioned that couple of my favorite lines were Captain America's ass. That was one of my favorite ones. I am quoting the movie, so if you wonder why I'm saying a bad word, that's why. Now, one of my other favorite lines were, oh man, what was it? I forget. Oh, Avengers Assemble, because that was one of the few things. This was the first movie where Captain America actually says it. He doesn't say it in the first Avengers movie. They don't say it in the Avengers: Age of Ultron, and they obviously don't say it in Avengers: Infinity War because they got crushed. They lost in that movie, obviously. Now, I had another favorite line, but I forget what it was now. That's not helpful when you lose it. I knew I had another favorite line, but maybe I'm forgetting it. Why? It wasn't Hulk Smash, it was something else. I honestly can't remember what the other line... Oh, no, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with this, honestly. But yeah, those were my 2 favorite lines. Oh, and I also had the one at the end. When Captain America, or when Thor said, like, he said, "I knew it." When Captain America picked up Mjolnir, he said, "I knew it." That was also good. I also liked the one where when Peter Parker and Captain Marvel met for the first time. It was like, "I'm Peter Parker." Like, "Hey, Peter Parker, I'm gonna hand that glove over." Yeah, that was pretty cool. So, yeah, we're gonna go on to the next question now. And wait, why do I have a question here? What is this one? Oh, what did I think of Rescue, everyone? What did I think of Rescue? Applause, round of applause, because I thought when they introduced the helmet, and Tony Stark said, was talking to his daughter Morgan and said, "Don't give that to mom. She doesn't wear anything I give her." And then in the end final battle scene, when she came in, I knew that she was gonna be in the movie. I was like, yes, Rescue's here. Pepper Potts and Iron Man armor. It was great that he bought her, or he didn't buy her a suit. He made her a suit, so it was fantastic. I love that scene. I love that she was in it. Rescue's here. The purple slash blue Iron Man suit. So yeah, female Iron Man's here to save the day. So they actually have a female Iron Man. This could be the new Iron Man. So that would be fantastic if she was the new Iron Man. And I don't see why not. I mean, I would be fine with her being the new Iron Man. But anyway, that's my thought on Rescue. And now, how about Happy Hogan as a father figure? Yeah, this is really cool. So obviously, spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Run away now! Run away now! I'm gonna mention a big spoiler. So get out now. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So, what did I think of Happy Hogan as father figure? In the end of Endgame, Tony Stark dies. Okay? So, this Happy Hogan is actually taking the responsibility of being a father to Morgan, Tony Stark's daughter. And I personally, really thought that was a great idea. Not that I thought, oh, if he doesn't do that, that's going to be, like, terrible if he doesn't take over as a father. But I think that's cool that he is, because in a way, Happy Hogan always looked up to Iron Man. In a way, he's always been his assistant and whatnot. So I think that's quite cool that he's doing that, and also that in the one scene, like I said, that this is another one of my favorite lines in the movie. When in the first Iron Man, I think it was the first Iron Man, maybe the second, maybe the first, where Iron Man says he wanted cheeseburgers. Jon Favreau, Happy Hogan, asks Morgan, Tony Stark's daughter, what do you want to eat? And she says, cheeseburgers, and he says, I'll give you all the cheeseburgers in the world. That's a reference to the first Iron Man movie. Oh, I also remember my other favorite line as well. One of my other favorite lines was, on your left, referred to the Winter Soldier, when Doctor Strange was opening the portals, in the portal scene. That was also one of my favorite lines, because it was a reference to Captain America, the Winter Soldier. So I thought that was really, really cool. So going on to the next one, the next question is, who is my favorite character of this film? Going back to the Ronin side of things, I think my favorite character was definitely Ronin, because he's a new character. I'm going to take that back. My favorite character in this film was Ronin and Rescue. I'm just going to straight out say it. Those are my two favorite characters. Of the new characters of this film. New characters. I'm trying to say new because I have other favorite characters of the MCU, like the original 6 Avengers. I definitely like Iron Man, but now he's gone. New character-wise, I like Ronin and Rescue. Guardians-wise, I like Drax and Groot. I think those are the funniest characters. But, in all due respect, I do say there are so many characters in the Marvel Universe. Because if you're looking at the original 6 Avengers, you got the original 6 Avengers. And then you have, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, the Black Panther cast, Wong, Nebula, the Guardians, it's just basically a whole group of people. And you also have Happy Hogan, Rescue, Pepper Potts, War Machine, Falcon, Bucky Barnes, Vision, who's now dead, Scarlet Witch, Loki, who's also dead, doesn't come back. But I think that, that's great. And Nick Fury, and Maria Hill, which now are back alive, with Ray. But I think that Ronin and Rescue are probably my two favorite new characters of this film, for sure. Just because, I liked what they did. I liked how they added a couple. Well, and I also liked Valkyrie as well. But Valkyrie was in Thor Ragnarok, so she wasn't really a new character. But yeah, they were definitely my two favorite characters of this film. Because they added a nice little, they kind of were like the glue that held this film together. Like, Hawkeye was in other films. Pepper Potts has been in other films. Ronin gets a new character. Pepper Potts gets an Iron Man suit, so she's kind of like a superhero now. So to see that kind of rise up, it kind of like adds more to this film, in my opinion. It adds more, what should I say, awesomeness in that way, and I think that's quite cool. So that's my thought about it, and yeah. So we're gonna go on to the next question, which is a very very unique one, or a very very interesting one, I should say, because I was not expecting that this was going to happen in the movie. So all the theories about Bruce Banner being Loki were not true. And do I think that Loki should have come back? Uh, yes, I thought he should have, but he kind of was in the scene, in the time travel scene of 2012, where he got away. He got away with the Tesseract, and I think he might be back actually. In my mind, I think that they screwed up time, realistically, because actually, I think that when Loki got away, that actually hinted, or they got away, so essentially they screwed up time in multiple ways. They screwed up time by Loki getting away, they screwed up time by Nebula, the evil Nebula coming to the present timeline, and something else, but I forget what that was. But messing up those two times basically messed up time. And Hulk, or not Hulk, yeah, Hulk and everybody else, before they went to time travel, Tony Stark even said this, no, it wouldn't work. Remember all the time travel movies, like Hot Tub Time Machine, Betty and Veronica, I think Ant-Man said Betty and Veronica, and he's like, no, that's not time travel. Hot Tub Time Machine, all the other time traveling movies like Doctor Who, Back to the Future, blah blah blah. They said that it wouldn't work. Time travel was just all messed up, but they messed up time by Evil Nebula coming to the present timeline and Loki getting away. So there's a couple of things that they should have actually messed up time. So realistically, time should be all messed up in the Marvel universe, but it's not. But since Loki got away, maybe he is actually still around. And they're gonna go look for Gamora now as well in Guardians 3, which I will get to later. So yeah, so that's one of my issues with it. Do I think Loki's still alive? I think he is. I wish he was actually Bruce Banner, because I thought that would have been a cool twist, but he's not. So why? Because Loki has faked his death. So I thought he actually faked his death in that movie, but no, he didn't. So pretty sad, but okay. And yeah, we're gonna get on to the next question here in a little bit. So now, yeah, it's just sad to me that he didn't come back, and because I kind of liked his character, but now Tom Hiddleston is actually done, I guess, which is weird. Because that was his final movie. I thought he was gonna be in Endgame. Well, sorry, he was in Endgame in a flashback scene. So there you go. Do I think that Gamora is still alive? Well, she was alive in Guardians, but it was a past version of her. So, with all things considered, it was a past version of her. So yeah. So, do I think that she'll come back? Yes, because that's what they're gonna do in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, that's the plot line. They're going to go find Gamora. Thor is going to help out the Guardians. That was one of my other favorite lines of the movie. One of my other favorite lines was the Asgardians of the Galaxy. The Asgardians of the Galaxy, combining Asgard with Guardians. Asgardians of the Galaxy. I thought that was a clever play on words. So, yeah, so as Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor and the Guardians are going to go look for Gamora, to find Gamora, so Star-Lord can have his girlfriend back. Yeah, so that's the plot line there, and then basically, I think that's cool, and I was gonna tell you guys some other stuff, but I don't want to spoil anything for the other movies, because I think that would be a bad spoiler. So, so right now I'm going to mention the Stan Lee scene. So right now I'm going to want to mention some some of the things that happened in the movie. So Stan Lee was in this movie. They had this cameo, and it made him look younger in the younger scene. Or in the scene that he was in, it was like a 1960s scene, so I thought that was cool. Or something like that, 19 something. When Tony Stark found his dad, that's what the scene that Stan Lee was in, and they made him look younger. So I thought that was cool. And then Harley Keener was in this movie as well. And oh, by the way, Captain America also said Hail Hydra. I like that line as well. When they said Hail Hydra, when Captain America said Hail Hydra. And yeah, Harley Keener was in this movie from Iron Man 3. And at Tony Stark's funeral, he was at that. He was at the funeral, so I thought that was cool. I knew Harley Keener was going to be in the movie. And why I thought Crossbones was in the movie was because in the elevator, when Hydra was in the elevator, he fought. It was just like the Winter Soldier scene. It was just Brock Rumlow. Just Brock Rumlow. So yeah, it wasn't actually Crossbones, it was just Brock Rumlow. But essentially it was also Crossbones. But I thought there was some other stuff I was going to say as well, but I can't recall what it was. Oh, so I also looked up for Doctor Strange 2, guys. Doctor Strange 2 will be Black Widow. There's going to be a standalone Black Widow movie coming out in 2020. And in 2020, Doctor Strange 2 is going to release in theaters. And Nightmare might be in it. Or Mordo. Carl Mordo is the bad guy. So those two characters might be the bad guy. And then in 2021, Black Panther 2 will be coming out in theaters. And 2021, Ant-Man 3 or Guardians 3 will be coming out. And in Ant-Man 3, either Sonny Birch or Egghead will be the villain, which will be really, really cool as well. I think it's cool that Egghead will be the villain. But, and then Guardians Galaxy Volume 3, Adam Warlock and Aisha will probably be the villain. Because remember, Adam Warlock was teased at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which I thought that was fantastic. That was cool that they hinted at that. But yeah. So anyway, in Black Panther 2, either Eric Killmonger will come back because possibly the snap could have resurrected people, or the timeline could have changed. Who knows? And by the way, guys, after Endgame ended, or when Endgame, after the events of the snap happened, 5 years go by. So it's been 5 years since Endgame happened. So yeah, not literally since Endgame happened, but in the movie, in the film universe. So yeah. So let's see. In Black Panther 2, either Killmonger or there could be someone else that takes over as the villain. And then if they make a Captain Marvel 2, either MODOK or Korvac could be the villain, in my opinion. I think those would be the best two villains for Captain Marvel 2. So, yeah, who knows. But, and then, but if they redo something like this Thanos storyline, because in my opinion, they could totally do something, but I hope it doesn't take another 11 years to do. But if they did, I hope either Galactus or Kang the Conqueror is their big bad, like kind of like Thanos, but like either Galactus or Kang the Conqueror, because I think those are the two best villains that they could do. But I bet Kang the Conqueror, since they already had time travel, I think Kang the Conqueror would be their best option. But who knows? Galactus they already had in Fantastic Four, but they could do something with Galactus probably. But Kang the Conqueror is probably my favorite outcome that they could use for one of their big bad villains. So, we are going to go on to the next question we go, and that is, what was my favorite part? Oh, right, here we go. This is the last question of the day. Woo! 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 So, my favorite part of this movie, I'm going to get to it. My favorite part was, my favorite parts of the movie, plural, because I have favorite parts of the movie. My first one was, let's get to it. Captain America and Captain America fighting with each other. Ronin, the Ronin scene, where you see Ronin fighting everyone in Tokyo. Those are my two favorite scenes. And then my next favorite scene was the portal scene where all the Avengers just open up. Um, I like that one. I like the scene. What was it? There were more. The big battle scene. So basically, the whole Avengers coming in is one. The female Avengers scene where you see all the female Avengers walking up. And what was the other one? Oh no. Oh no, guys. I had one other scene. Oh, and just the time travel scenes. The recreation of Star-Lord dancing. That was epic. Um, it wasn't a recreation. I think it was actually Chris Pratt, but in reality, it was from the first from the first Guardians movie. So basically, it was like a recreation, but you know, not really. So I'm trying to think here. I those are all my favorite scenes, but and the Stanley cameo is also always one of my favorite scenes. I hope they have a Stanley cameo in Far From Home. I'm not sure about Black Panther 2, Captain Marvel 2, Ant-Man 2, or Ant-Man 3. Oh, and if they have a Spider-Man sequel, a third Spider-Man, I hope Scorpion's in it as well. So Scorpion could be in that one, hopefully, because Scorpion was in the end credit scene for Spider-Man Homecoming, but he's not in Spider-Man Far From Home, which is disappointing. Mysterio is in it, and the Elementals. Um, so, that's pretty cool. And then, that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think of other scenes that were my favorite scenes, because those are all my favorite scenes, I think. And also, the rat that saved, that saved Ant-Man from the Quantum Realm wouldn't have been responsible for the time travel in this movie. So think about it. If they hadn't done that, if the rat hadn't done that, Ant-Man wouldn't be here, and we wouldn't been talking about Endgame. And, yeah. What the heck is going on? Something's happening outside my house and I don't know what it is. Anyway, so thanks for watching. Not quite. It's not there yet. So, yeah. That's what I thought about the movie. What did you guys think? This was a great movie overall. Like I said, this will be the last review I will do of the movie. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know there were some weird spots in this part where I was not talking, but I hope you did enjoy these questions. Let me know about what you thought of the movie and about these different questions I had, and if you disagree or agree with anything that I've talked about in this movie review. So don't forget to leave a like down below and comment anything you'd like to comment. Be sure to let me know if I was wrong about anything, if I was right about anything. Let me know what your thoughts about this review are, about the movie, about anything. Yay or nay. Be positive. Don't be positive. Be yourself. Just be polite. And so yeah, who knows? I just hope Marvel's going in a direction that is good, because even though I don't think this is the end. This is not the end for me. For me, this is not the end of Marvel. I don't think, in my opinion, because it says Avengers Endgame. It's the end of the Avengers movie. I don't think it's the end of Marvel, which it isn't, because in the next 5 years they're going to make all the sequels to all these other movies and whatnot, like sequels and third movies and whatnot. So I hope that they go in a direction that's great and phenomenal, and then I hope they make a 5th Avengers movie with the new Avengers. So I think that would be cool. If they do that, that would be great. If they don't, why? What's wrong with Marvel in that sense? But I hope they do that at some point. So yeah. So thanks for watching. If you did enjoy this Marvel Studios Avengers Endgame spoiler movie review part 2. Talking about what I thought of the movie personally. The first part was about the storyline. Now this part was my personal thoughts of the movie. Don't forget to leave a like down below if you did enjoy this video and the other videos, the other reviews in general. But don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, Lego Dude 11. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Boba Fett Jedi Master. Don't forget to comment anything you would like to comment. Don't forget to turn the notifications on. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, don't forget to follow me, don't forget to do all that lovely, lovely stuff you guys do. Don't forget to give me all that good support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me. Don't forget to be awesome. I'll see you guys here on the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me. Don't forget to be awesome. Bye, everyone.